So we have another incident from Never a Foul, link posted in the description down below for the full video, making that out nice and clear very early in the video as well. So for those wondering, descriptions are where you're going to find links to the videos that I referenced. Sometimes it's even a tweet or whatever it is. Links in the description, people, okay? I don't want to see people commenting in the comments, where's the full video? Link in the description, okay? Videos from Never a Foul, and this is football. Last time I covered Never a Foul, ended up getting a copyright strike because they didn't like me promoting violence or misrepresenting what they are, or the people that were on the stream arguing with one another, that being Egal and Don. Basically threatening to fight one another. My whole criticism and commentary on that was, this is stupid. Why are we resorting to insults and threatening one another with violence over footballing opinions? It's pretty stupid if you ask me. Well, similar thing has happened here, and since that original video got taken down, there is a mirror link. It is on Vimeo, if I'm not mistaken. You can find it in my community tab. Scroll down a few posts and you'll probably see the link posted there if you want to check that out, the original video, because that one has been deleted. So I would avoid a copyright strike because Never a Foul are a bunch of pussios. Is that the right term? Anyways, enough choice words backwards and forwards. Now, similar thing happened, not as bad. Dayo and Jimmy were going at it, and then Alex jumps on stream to clap back at Dayo, and then Alex and Dayo go at it, and then Monts is the only voice of reason in all this, basically saying, what the hell are we doing on this platform? So, let me give it a quick rundown here. So there was a conversation here between Egal and Jimmy, and basically Jimmy says, was Palmer not better when he came on? He was performing well, and Egal says, yeah, for like all of 5 minutes. He's like, I was more than 5 minutes. And he's like, oh, whatever was longer than that. He's like, but did he play well, etc. Dayo comes in defending Egal. Jimmy calls him his lawyer. Then he calls him Glasses Malone or something. And then Dayo claps back and calls him Baldy. And then we get a bit of a backwards and forwards here straight off the bat.
Comment. Don't you see how we're getting off on the wrong foot?
Hold on, no. Your question was answered, and you didn't even focus on the answer. You focused on the amount of minutes. Okay, he played 19 minutes.
No, nobody signed you up to be bro.
And nobody signed you up to come in with smoke and yelling at everybody as well. You're not the only one that has that kind of smoke.
Glasses Malone, chill. You're not even. What are you?
Baldy, chill, Baldy, calm down, relax.
Yo,
what?
Relax, yo.
You relax. You started it.
Relax.
You came in on smoke.
About Baldy, your hairline.
You came in on smoke and now douse it. Listen, man, you came in with smoke and now douse the smoke.
I shouldn't laugh, but I don't know. There's something about people insulting one another's looks sometimes that just has me weak at the knees, weeping internally and just crying from the cringe and also the comedy in that. But as you can hear it there, Jimmy says Glasses Malone, Dayo calls him Baldy, and there's a backwards and forwards there, right? Now, many didn't catch the Glasses Malone. I didn't catch the Glasses Malone comment first as well, because he does wear some, thick frame or thick lens glasses, right? Fair enough. He's got to wear glasses so you can see. Fair enough. I guess it's an option. It's a choice to wear glasses. Could get surgery, could get contacts. Maybe you can, maybe you can't, whatever the case is. But you can't really control your hair unless you go to Turkey and get one of them fresh implants, if you know what I mean. So, by the way, I'm still all natural while I still have my hairs still floating around there. Got heaps on the back with the mullets, but in any case, so that's what happened there, right? There's a bit of backwards and forwards. And then Alex comes on screen, the Chelsea fan. You've seen him before, you've heard his voice. When you hear his voice, you know exactly who he is, his bottom right corner there. And he basically claps back at Dayo for basically insulting Jimmy, calling him a baldy. And Dayo has this thing that I like to call main character syndrome, and some of the comments will point it out as well, where he comes on stream and just everything has to be around him. He has to be correct all the time. He has to be the one to lead the conversation. Everything he says is true and correct, and he's always got a way around something, much like Terry from the Football Terrace. He's never wrong. He's always correct somehow. Some little twist of whatever magic he does with words, but somehow they're never wrong. They're always correct in some way. Anyways, that's in my opinion at least. You may have a similar opinion. You may have the same one. You may disagree. That's cool. Comments down below by all means. Free speech platform, please let me know by all means. Now, this is where it gets a little bit interesting here, because there's some insults being flown backwards and forwards, yeah? And you'll hear what's going on, and then Monts will actually say something once the backwards and forwards has disappeared. And there's a bit to say about bringing up somebody's race or ethnicity and nothing about going back there or anything like that. But still, I mean, if you're going to come at somebody and they're going to clap back at you, you can't be sitting there then crying foul saying, don't do this, don't do that. It's not even between you. Let them duke it out. Or like Cass should have done initially, moderated this, regulated it, like Warren G and Nate Dogg, and stopped it from happening. Bring it back to some reasonable level and not have this happen on stream. But here we are once again. Hopefully I don't get a copyright strike for this one, because this one would be more bullshit than the last. But anyways, let's hear what Alex says when he jumps on screen.
Joe Gomez is available.
No, look, I'm actually gonna go play a game. I just here just to because I start listening. And first of all, the guy making fun of somebody's bald when he has a hairline all the way back to Nigeria, it's kind of like freaking funny. But here's about the England national. Yeah,
the guy who can barely breathe.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Anyway, go write the emails about how you Prince of yeah. Anyway, my question.
So Alex comes in even hotter than usual, and that's pretty much Alex for you. Chelsea fan. I'm pretty sure he's Russian. I think he's Russian. I think he calls himself Redneck Blue or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, he comes in hot, and I think it's fair to say you're calling someone else bald when, you're not really want to talk, or insulting somebody's appearance. But then again, Jimmy did call him Glasses Malone first. Whether that's enough to equivocate a response like that, I'm not sure. But then Dayo responds back and calls him says like your nose is broken, you can't even breathe and shit like that, and it just escalates from there. Monts is not having any of it. He's fed up like I am with this shit. Cass and Dayo are laughing, Jimmy's laughing as well, but ultimately this is just, for me personally, it's a little bit embarrassing that this is becoming a trend in these particular places. A lot of streams do have them as well. It's not just this one. I've seen it on Saeed's streams. I've seen it on obviously Hassam on This Is Football, but never to the levels of insulting people's appearances and shit like that, or asking them to fight, or bringing on violence and shit. Yeah. Football Terrorists used to have them back in the day. Only a year ago, but things have changed. Anyways, let's see what they have to say.
Is not my question. My thing is about the whole English. Shut the fuck up. You go write email, you Prince of Nigeria.
Look at him. Wish.com terrorist.
Wish.com. You exactly wish.com.
I don't think it was a wise move for Alex to say, go write your, Prince of Nigeria emails, even though Dayo is Nigerian. I'm pretty sure he is. But then again, Dayo calling him a Wish.com terrorist because he's Russian, implying he's a Russian terrorist or something. I mean, I don't know, man. Seems pretty even to me. One throws one throws another back, and you have a backwards and forwards. And again, Cass should have stepped in and said, okay, let's stop this shit. Dayo, enough of your bullshit. Alex, what do you want to say about the England national team? Cut it out straight off the get-go. But no, they have to do this because it's going to bring views, it's going to bring a reaction, it's going to bring comments, it's going to bring me talking about it. And again, better be no copyright strikes on this, because, mate, tell you what, I'll fucking fight it. This is bullshit. This is commentary. This is reaction. This is criticism happening, yeah? Anyways, let's keep going.
Alibaba UFC. Look at him.
Alibaba UFC?
My friend,
what the fuck are you wasting oxygen? Why are you wasting oxygen?
You just came after me.
Yeah, I came here to tell you you're fraud for making fun of somebody's bald when your hairline is back in Nigeria. You fucking fuck.
You didn't hear when he made fun of me.
Anyway, shut the fuck up and let me say my piece with the England team.
My friend, be quiet. Look at you.
I'm not your friend. I'm
not your friend, guy. I'm not your guy, buddy. I'm not your buddy, friend. I'm not your friend, guy. It's the Canadians in South Park. Hey, I'm not your friend, buddy.
Your friend.
You're squarehead. Look at his mouth. I'm not your friend.
That's squarehead.
They're mocking people, talking fucking head shapes and shit like that. Oh, it's so fucking cringe. Dayo, what the fuck? You're a grown adult. You have kids, man. What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are we doing? Why is he mocking the way somebody speaks? Look, even Monts is sick of it. Cass and Egala are finding this shit hilarious. I find it fucking embarrassing on behalf of Never a Foul. I find it embarrassing that this is a thing that goes on.
Can see you better with your fly. Can you see me with your flies, you bug eye?
Are you done?
No, are you done?
Are you done? That's why they broke your nose. Look at you. You got something. They
broke my nose. My nose was broken when you were still swimming in your daddy's bowls.
That was a bit harsh.
My nose was broken when you're still swimming in your daddy's bowls.
That was uncalled for. That was harsh. Yeah, Alex. Yeah, nah, that's a no from me. That's nah. That's a no from me.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done on you. Yeah, pause.
Look at you.
Anyway, my point about the whole freaking England. Listen, there's the two things about England. And
that's where it stops. That's the little bit there. So insults being thrown backwards and forwards. Yeah, Alex says go write your scam emails. You know, Prince of Nigeria. He calls him a terrorist from Wish. My understanding, my train of thought is that because he's of Russian background and he's calling him a Russian terrorist or something like that. So that's how I see it, right? I don't care about it. I don't care. He's not saying you're a piece of shit XYZ or you're a scumbag XYZ. He's basically just pointing out he's Nigerian, write up your Nigerian scam emails. The same way if he was, I don't know, what are we used to seeing? You know, Indian, for example. He was an Indian fan and they said, go telemarket to some people, whatever, right? It's a stereotype. But I don't think it's as bad as people make it out to be. They're not saying go back to your shit country, India, or anything like that. I'd be like, that's a bit harsh. That was uncalled for. That was unnecessary. But to throw a little jab like a joke with a stereotype, I don't see anything wrong with it. Calling him the terrorist from Wish or the Nigerian prince scamming emails and shit like that. Again, not great. Not something I find entertaining. It did give me a bit of a giggle, I'm not going to lie. But at the end of the day, it's not what these platforms are for, man. You're insulting one another because of footballing opinions, because you decided to get a little bit heated at someone's comment towards you. I don't know exactly what happened, right? Now, Monts comes in here. This will be the last little bit here, but Monts comes in and basically says it right. Monts takes issue with referencing, I don't think Alex ever said go back to Nigeria. He just said, Nigerian prince, or maybe he did, and I've skipped past it, but he makes a mention of that. But the first part is what I really want you to pay attention to.
I went on the wrong thing, but listen, I'm tired of seeing it on this channel, innit? If man are gonna go at each other, like A, don't be here. B, if you got like Alex, bro, like we've been on streams together before, but if you're gonna cuss someone, keep it cussing someone. Don't mention nothing about where they're from. That's not what we're gonna do over here, innit? Like we're not doing that here.
Where are they from? What do you mean?
You said something. You said about Nigeria. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't.
What about it? Okay, I understand. Okay, I understand.
I actually do wonder if we mentioned Russia, would he have the same attitude, Monts? Would he say don't mention about where they're from, Russia? I don't know. It's one of them things. Like as soon as you mention the country as someone and they're not white, then there seems to be a bit of an issue straight away. I think it's fair game. You're going to insult somebody, they're going to insult you back, fair game. Don't say anything. And if they come at you first, then you have every right to say, okay, what the fuck? But if you come at somebody, they come back at you, then it's fair game after that. Then you have no case to say anything. You initiate, you responded, you engaged, and then you're both involved in the same shit, yeah? That's my take on that. Now, link posted down below, of course. I did say links posted in the description, in the pinned comment as well. So that was that bit there. Hopefully I don't get another copyright strike because that'll be absolute bullshit. But again, big up to Monts for pointing out the crap. A lot of people, he's seen it as well. I'm sick of people coming on this channel and having at it. I mean, your partners or whoever is organizing this shit, they're the people that are making these things happen. They're the people that are bringing them on here. So if you don't want these things to happen, bring people that are going to be civil, or don't bring people on that are going to start fights or have arguments, yeah? Dayo has an argument in him every single stream. Alex has an argument in him every single stream. Agal can get like that as well. I'm not sure about Jimmy. I ain't seen enough of him. Alex, he can be hated. Monts, he has moments as well. But bro, this definitely ain't it, man. But in any case, now we move on to something a little bit different. Now, on this morning's Ahwa, episode 92, the Euros edition, Kevin De Bruyne had a man of the match performance according to Hamza, which I believe he did. I wouldn't say why he's lying, but not that that makes any big thing. I mean, we've seen players from lesser nations of lesser skill have man of the match performances as well, which just means they were the best performing players in that game, right? But Belgium had a 0-0 draw, and it sucks for them. So it was a 0-0 draw. I think it was against Romania, if I'm not mistaken. Let's have a quick check here from the morning's results. No, it was Ukraine. 0-0 against Ukraine. It was Slovakia that drew with Romania. So against Ukraine, 0-0, Ukraine go home, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, Hamza loves to prop up Kevin De Bruyne. Absolutely loves it. So let's hear what he has to say here, because Mo claps back at him. So Hamza's going to tell you that he's carrying a Belgian national team at 32 years old. He's played with average players, championship players. Look, club football is not international football. It's not always the same thing. There's a different approach, different coaching. That's what a lot of people are saying. When De Bruyne or Foden or whoever are not in a Pep system, for Pep Guardiola, when they play for City, they're very different players. They're not the same because they can't adapt and play as footballers. They have to play as a system. That's what some people say. Anyways, apparently 2 Man of the Match awards is a merit for being one of the best ever. So let's hear Hamza's waffle on This Is Football. Again, posted down below. Shout out to Hassam and the panel. Let's go.
One second.
He needs to stop putting the net. If he's gonna,
The guy who he's setting up.
You don't think Hazard carried Belgium
in 2018?
He didn't carry Belgium. They were both.
Carry Belgium. He did.
Can I interject? And talk
No,
about
don't interject. Let me finish. No,
Hamza, you're waffling. Hamza, no, I'm not sorry. This show, I'm not gonna allow.
We got players like Barella.
No, the Hamza waffle show. This is Ahwa. Would everyone allow?
Hey, not doing that, man. We're not doing that fella's name.
I'm done with
said to you.
No, I'm done, and I can make my mic very loud. So no one.
Mo was not happy with Hamza's waffling right here. Not happy, but that's not what we want to mention. We want to go a little bit further down because Mo has got a big clap back at one
Allison.
We have trends who cannot start for England.
Hamza, heads or tails? Heads or tails? Flip a
Bro,
coin.
it's my turn. No, I'm finishing. No one gets interrupted. You said Hamza go, so don't interrupt me. Let me finish.
What do you mean no one gets interrupted? This is Ahwa, not the A-listers.
1 second. When you got Trent Alexander-Arnold, yeah?
Here we go.
Who apparently
He brought up Allison. He brings up Trent. We specifically had him asked what happened to Kevin De Bruyne. Talk to me about Kevin De Bruyne today. And then he comes up with this nonsense. 20 minutes, 30 minutes talking about every other player under the sun that was an attacking midfielder. Instead of saying, yeah, Kevin De Bruyne, created a few chances. Nothing really happened. Didn't score a goal. Didn't make things. Look, he needs to lead the team and all this sort of stuff here. But remember, Kevin De Bruyne got booed. He got booed off the pitch, which we'll get to in a moment as well. But let's get back to this.
the best right back for England. Are we serious?
Guardiola got eliminated group stages.
1 second.
Guardiola eliminated group
for
stages.
England. Like literally.
Guardiola eliminated group
for
stages.
England. Van Dijk.
John Stone's been worse than Mark Wade.
These players are not
Talk about everything
Kevin
other
De
than
Bruyne.
Kevin De Bruyne.
Correct.
Everything.
More. Ahmed.
Yeah,
3
Hamza,
goals.
speak about De Bruyne.
Against one second. Van Dijk. Stinkers.
Cody Gakpo, top goal
Stinker.
scorer.
Yeah, 1 second. Stinker.
God.
Szoboszlai. Stinker. Konate cannot even start for France because Saliba is now overtaking him as a main centre back.
What the fuck does this have to do with Kevin De Bruyne's performance? Oh, Kevin De Bruyne starts. Kevin De Bruyne's captain. Kevin De Bruyne this. Kevin De Bruyne that. Did he do anything in this game against Ukraine? No, he didn't. No assist. No goal. You can say maybe he's not the best. Right? Maybe he's not playing with the best players. Lukaku's offside often. Trossard ain't doing much. All these other players, just nothing's happening there. But he's the captain. Pull up your socks, get cracking. 32 years old. Maybe you can't cut it. I think he said a couple of years ago, it's, I think they mentioned in the stream, I think he pretty much said there is, what did he say? Belgium are too old to be winning things or something to that effect, yeah? Crazy. That's Kevin De Bruyne, mind you.
Yeah.
Oh, now you're
Then
doing
you got
Saliba
Robertson.
from that. Yeah, what does this have to do with
This is surprising, Hassan. You see how it changes now. The wind's blowing this way.
Wallahi. What a shit.
He said
Robertson,
Konate is clear like 3 days ago.
1 second. Scotland knocked Robertson, a captain for Scotland, finishing bottom of the group.
Nothing to do with Kevin De Bruyne, for fuck's sakes. Nothing to do with Kevin De Bruyne.
Szoboszlai cannot do anything.
Croatia
It's
finished
other
bottom of the
Hungarian
group.
players that are carrying it.
Yeah, what happened to
Yeah.
Gvardiol?
You got
Croatia finished bottom of the group as well.
Let me finish. Ronaldo, what's the name?
Croatia finished bottom of the group.
Who's that for 50 million midfielder you signed from Dutch Holland? Who's that guy?
Grab him.
Where's Haaland?
Who's that guy?
Some of the Bob's crazy, bro.
Who's that Bayern Munich guy that they bought? And who's the Bayern Munich?
Gravenberch. You're helping him now.
Big up team.
I am above this, bro.
50 million, the boy.
Hamza, just talk about KDB, man.
They're analyzing Enzo. Enzo's game. Oh, let's watch Enzo.
Now we're talking about Enzo.
Master of deflection. Hamza is a fucking pest, honestly. Master of deflection. This man could deflect fucking radioactive rays.
Their players are offering stink.
Are you talking about Enzo? No,
This is ridiculous. Wallahi, this is ridiculous.
This is crazy.
Gakpo, one second. Gakpo
I've never seen something
offering
like this in
stinkers.
my
Cannot
life.
even score against Austria.
Gakpo's been all right, so what are you talking about?
Gakpo scored twice in 3
Oh,
games.
yeah.
Something like
Waffling. Nothing about Kevin De Bruyne. Absolutely nothing. Let's take it back a little bit.
Talk to me, brother.
This is what he said at the start.
Go on.
Waiting for you.
There's never been a player that I've seen that has won 2 man of the match appearances in a group stage. You can hardly
Shaka
name
won
me.
2.
no, hold on.
No,
Lobotka
no,
won
no.
3.
Who?
Lobotka.
Lobotka won 3 for Slovakia.
Hold on. Lobotka won 3. Are you serious?
Very hard.
See how stupid that is? See what I mean? Like, it's not good enough. Like, Kevin De Bruyne has to do it. No one else can. This is how ridiculous his argument is. His argument falls apart right here. No other player has won 2 man of the match tournaments in the group stages. Lobotka's won 3. Xhaka's won 2, playing for Switzerland. So now all of a sudden, that doesn't count. That's what I said. Doesn't matter. Lower team, not as quality players, still they're going to get man of the match awards because that's what they have. Doesn't matter. You don't get a different level because you're a lower ranked team or you're a worse player in comparison. None of that bullshit. He's already ruined himself.
Directly. Go on.
I'm talking about big players. Zinedine Zidane, Xavi, Iniesta.
Didn't he win
so
3
what?
though?
Yeah. This guy, and I tell you, at the age of 32,
Big
he
deal.
carries his country, but he's only let down because I have not seen a player that plays with championship centre back. He plays with Ventogen in 2024. He plays with a right back you've never heard of, a left back that looks like David.
He's dunked on the whole Belgian team. I told you, it's all the rest of them's fault for Kevin De Bruyne.
Luis 2024. He plays with Amadou Onana. He's fighting relegation with Everton or celebrating. Andy Onana. He's playing with, what's the name? Lukaku 2024. Mo would criticize him. I'm looking at KDB. I'm thinking, I've seen great players. I've seen Lampard
Propaganda.
taking L's in a big tournament. I've never witnessed with Lampard, carrying England in my life.
Bro, Morocco. Belgium got dunked out of the World Cup by Morocco. Morocco topped their group. Belgium came last. What's he talking about? Never seen a player get the Lampard taking L's. What? De Bruyne didn't take an L? Seriously?
In my life, in a big tournament. I told you. Lampard, who the only biggest achievement was to hit a bar when they got beat 4-1. 4-1. Yeah?
Are you blaming Lampard for England's losses, Hamza? You can't be.
That's mad. Absolutely mad. This is what you expect from Hamza. Massive deflection. Well, I got man of the match awards in the same tournament. Anyways, this is Mo. Mo's gonna go off on him right now. Let's take it away. 40 Judge Mo right now. I'm just gonna let him do his thing.
Kevin De Bruyne arguably is the worst national team captain I've watched in this Euro. Because the fans are booing him, forget even on the pitch, we're coming to that. Because these fans, his national team fan, that's not his club. He doesn't get paid. He's playing for his national team, the country, that gives them his passport, the country where his family's from, the country where all the nations, when you play for your country, it's a different honor, right? And because the fans are booing him, he told his team not to go and clap to them. I have seen club captains told tell the players to go when the fans are booing and throwing stuff to go and apologize. This guy couldn't stand that. His national team fans, the Belgian people traveled to Germany to support him, and they are booing him. And he told his teammates and the staff to walk out of the pitch because he can't stand criticism.
No one is above criticism, no matter how good you are. I've said this before. Salah, not above criticism. Klopp, not above criticism. All the great players in the past, not above criticism. Pep, not above criticism. Haaland, De Bruyne, doesn't matter who you are. I mean, shit, Ronaldo, Messi, not above criticism. Everybody can be criticized. Everyone should be criticized. Not everybody is perfect, yeah? So for Kevin De Bruyne to tell everyone, let's not do this because we really shouldn't be going out here. They've been booing me non-stop and shit like this happens. It's from goal.com, but they've evolved over the years. But essentially, Kevin De Bruyne made the drastic decision to lead his Belgian teammates away from their booing fans after a dismal 0-0 draw with Ukraine. So they have to play France, which they might lose. Anyways, having stuttered throughout the group stages, they were beaten by Slovakia and narrowly defeated Romania. De Bruyne and his teammates were jeered at full time. They have qualified, etc., etc. But let's have a look at this here. So from Mark Ogden, De Bruyne was just told a place to get off the pitch, tried to applaud their own fans, but booed so loudly that he told the rest to forget it. Absolutely amazing. Now, I'm pretty sure I bookmarked something here, if I'm not mistaken. Here we go. There it is here. De Bruyne told the players to get off the pitch, tried to applaud their own fans, but the boos were so loud that he told the rest to forget it. Let's have a look here. You can definitely hear that. Turns around, it's like, nah, forget it. Go back. He's like, nah. Wow. I mean, you're Belgian, man. Aren't you like top 5 in the world or something? Surely you're expected to beat these players. They deserve that. No, I'm not playing to win. Lukaku's reaction, why always me? Ads. They deserve that. Disgraceful behavior by Kevin De Bruyne. They haven't performed to expectations, and the coach needs to remove Lukaku, replace another striker. However, the fans should have appreciated them for the... I don't know, man. Gets agitated, I don't know, man. It's one of them things. I just doesn't matter. You just go there, you cop it. Doesn't matter who you are. Doesn't matter you're the best ever player. Doesn't matter that you've done this for him and done that for him and blah blah blah. No, you are not above criticism. Everyone is going to be criticized and should be criticized within reason. This definitely was within reason. Anyways, let's keep going, Mo.
This, and I'm being genuinely serious, no agenda here, is a disgraceful moment in his career, footballing career. When your national team fans, the fans that pay thousands and thousands of dollars, euros and pounds to travel and to support you because they don't get paid. There is no tribalism here. These are just, this is pity.
The same Brazilian fans who booed Vinicius, the same Brazilian fans who booed Vinicius.
They'll boo him.
And if Vinicius doesn't take it, you don't understand.
You don't understand.
Listen, we let you walk, Hamza. We let you waffle for 30 minutes. Sam, mute.
Hamza, just let Mo talk.
Hamza, let Mo talk. He said he don't want interruptions.
Please, bro.
You can tell when he gets rattled, he gets so defensive, starts interrupting. There's Muki, brate moi, Muki. You can tell when Hamza gets rattled and frazzled, he starts, interrupting you, doing everything else in between. That's Hamza for you. That is Hamza. Cannot take it. It's fun when he's dunking on someone that's not part of your club or your club altogether. But when he's doing it against you, the most infuriating fucking thing in the world, you're just so obnoxious and so cocky, so arrogant. And again, that's Hamza. That's a character. That's this, that's that. Perception is reality. If I perceive you to be a certain way non-stop, that's how I'm going to perceive you to be in real life. Like I always make the analogy, when I see people every weekend when I'm DJing and I'm up on the decks and I see the same people getting drunk every weekend, I'm going to assume they're a drunk. They may do it only once a week, but in my head, that's them every single day. They're like that non-stop. Same with Hamza, the way he represents himself on streams.
All right. For you to walk away from the fans and ask the team not to go to the fans because they are booing you, your national team fans, is a disgraceful moment as a captain. That's why He's not the captain, and he should never be the captain of this Belgian team. All the problems that happened in the Belgian team, all the players of the Belgian team actually are bums. The problems that happen, there is a documentary and there are videos about the problems this player doesn't like this, including Lukaku, Kevin De Bruyne, Vertonghen, all of them, by the way. They don't like each other, but why? Nobody likes it. Trossard, all of them are involved in some kind of stuff that happened off the pitch. Okay,
whatever it was,
different.
something.
But that moment when I watched it, if my national team captain does this, he should never play for the national team again.
Yeah, agreed.
If you walk away, if Mohamed Salah does this for Egypt and he doesn't, you don't want to take. You take it only.
So this is when they get into a tangent on Mohamed Salah. I'm going to leave it here because the video is already pushing 30 minutes. But I'm going to leave it here. You can watch the rest of it down below. I'll link it from when Hamza starts. It's about 35 minutes in right now, if you can see on the screen there. It's literally a bit 35 minutes. You go 35 minutes in, so you know where to kick it on from. But effectively, he talks about, well, Mohamed Salah, he left the Egyptian national team. Where's his smoke? It's like, bro, he went to Liverpool to get medical treatment for his injury during the AFCON. It's not the same thing. It's not like he was leading the country and then started booing him and they said, fuck this, I'm out of here. Completely different, completely unrelated. Absolute waffle from Hamza. I would expect nothing less from him. At some point, Hassam, you got to say, bro, you get 5 minutes after that, you're muted, you're booted, something. Can't allow this to happen non-stop. It becomes a bit of a joke, if I'm completely honest, man. It's just way too much. Way too much. But again, this all could have been avoided if he just said, yeah, look, I love KDB. Everybody knows this. For City, he's amazing. For Belgium, maybe not as great. You know, got a man of the match performance, but ultimately didn't really perform like a captain. Yeah, got a 7 point something out of 10, according to some aggregators. It created a couple of assists, but nothing of real substance. And look, he really needs to step up and be the captain and be the player that we all know expect him to be. Done. Thanks. And then move on to something else. Instead of this guy avoiding any criticism, avoiding any blame, avoiding any critiquing, bringing up Zidane, Xavi, Gerrard, Lampard. Fuck me, bro. The guy brought up Figo as well from like fucking Euro 2000, 2004 and shit like that. Like just absolute joke. But in any case, that was the video. We saw more people going at it on Never a Foul. And then we saw Hamza waffling on and Mo basically smoking Hamza as Hamza should be smoked. That's it. Links posted down below in the descriptions, in the pinned comments. Leave your comments down below. I'll catch you on the next one. Be good.
End the stream, Dave! End the stream! End it, blood! End it